swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that straight left. A perfect counter lands. That jab misses. How about that time counter shot? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage. There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Ooh, Bam is rocked. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men getting off the canvas. Here we go to the 4th round. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
There's a counter shot. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter. They both want the knockout. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. Nope, that jab not going to score. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Jab does not score. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Couldn't land that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10. Here we go. It's round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. Can't find a home for that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far? Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Bam is hurt. Just one punch. Whoa, and down goes Bam. And you can see here his face basically melts into his gloves, and down he goes.
I need to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown. There's the bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? They have no respect for each other's punching power. A perfect counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Defense is not an option for these two. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Perfect punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. So it was certainly close, a big majority win.
I didn't think it was going to be that close. I really didn't. I thought this was a one-sided fight. It was like a walk in the park. But for the fight to be so close shows how much these fighters have come on.